The women who look the most put together this summer are not buying more, they are combining better. Old Money style has always understood something the rest of the fashion world is only just catching up to. 5 exceptional pieces, worn in the right combinations, will take you further than a closet full of things you only reach for once. Today we are looking at 5 summer wardrobe essentials that every woman over 40 should have right now, and more importantly, exactly how to combine them for every occasion this season. I am Jenna, and this is Endless Elegance 50, where style gets richer with every year. If you are new here, please subscribe, hit the bell, and if you see the hype button, press it. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Now let us start with the piece that anchors the entire Old Money summer wardrobe. Here is the truth about a linen button-up shirt. It is not a casual piece. It is a transformer. The women who wear it best this summer are not treating it like a beach cover-up or a lazy layer thrown over whatever. They are building complete looks around it, and the combinations are genuinely stunning. Front tucked into high-waisted ivory wide-leg trousers, 2 buttons open, tan leather slides, 1 gold chain. That is a coastal lunch. Belt it with a slim cognac strap over the same shirt. Swap the trousers for tailored cream capris. Add low-block heels. Now you are walking through a city afternoon looking entirely intentional. Leave it completely open over a silk camisole and a flowing midi skirt for an outdoor evening. Suddenly the shirt is a layer, not a top, and the whole outfit becomes something else entirely. That is 3 destinations, 3 completely different energies, 1 piece. The tonal linen-on-linen combination in particular, shirt over matching trousers in ivory or warm sand, is one of the most talked about Old Money moves of summer 2026. It photographs beautifully and requires almost no effort to pull off. The only thing that changes between all 3 looks is what sits underneath it and what sits at the waist. That is the entire secret. A silk camisole worn alone is just a top, but the moment you start building around it, something shifts. And that is exactly what this summer is about. Tuck it into wide-leg linen trousers in warm camel, cinch a thin gold belt at the waist, throw on small pearl drop earrings, and grab a structured straw tote on your way out the door. That is a farmer's market morning that looks like you spent an hour planning it. You did not. Now take that exact same camisole, same one, layer a relaxed blazer in ivory or stone over it, swap the tote for a small leather shoulder bag, tie a slim silk scarf loosely at the neck, and you have just walked into a rooftop lunch looking completely pulled together. 1 piece, 2 completely different women. For evening, strip it all back. A bias-cut satin midi skirt, 1 long pendant necklace, gold strappy sandals. That is it. Nothing more. Because the whole point of dressing this way is knowing when the outfit is already done. The champagne on camel, ivory on sand color combinations showing up everywhere right now for summer 2026. That tonal warmth is what gives this look its Old Money polish. It never shouts, it just lands. Nobody talks about the midi skirt the way they should. It is probably the single most versatile piece you will put on this summer, and most women are only using half of what it can do. Pair a flowy satin midi in champagne or dusty rose with a simple white fitted tee. Add layered delicate gold necklaces and flat leather sandals. That is a Sunday morning that looks effortless because it genuinely is. Now tuck a silk camisole into that same skirt, add a thin belt to define the waist, drop in some gold hoop earrings and a small croc effect clutch. The whole energy just changed. You are no longer running errands. You are at a garden lunch and you look like you belong there. For an evening out, throw a lightweight linen blazer over the camisole tuck, trade the flat sandals for a low kitten heel, add a structured mini bag in tan or ivory. And that skirt has just taken you somewhere completely different for the 3rd time today. The secret nobody tells you is that a midi skirt is not a bottom. It is a mood setter. The fabric does all the work. Satin catches the light at dinner. Flowy chiffon moves beautifully in an outdoor setting. You are not changing the outfit so much as changing the feeling. Capri pants have had a complicated reputation, and honestly, it is undeserved. Worn the right way, for the right occasion, they are one of the most elegant summer pieces a woman over 40 can reach for. The problem has never been the pant. It has always been the combination. In a crisp white or warm ivory, pair them with a loose linen button-up tucked in at the front, a slim leather belt in cognac, pointed-toe loafers, and small gold knot earrings. That is a coastal town afternoon, relaxed but completely intentional. Now swap the loafers for clean espadrille wedges, untuck the shirt, add a lightweight printed scarf tied at the bag strap instead of the neck. Same pants, completely different feeling. You're at a waterfront restaurant, and everything about the outfit feels considered, without being stiff. For something a little more polished, try tailored black capris with a fitted silk camisole tucked in, a structured blazer draped over the shoulders, a delicate pendant necklace, and a small leather top-handle bag. That shoulder drape is having a serious moment in summer 2026, and it works beautifully here. The length does something very specific for this age. It shows just enough of the ankle to keep the silhouette light and modern without ever feeling like it is trying too hard. A white cotton dress is the closest thing to a blank canvas that fashion has ever produced. And that is exactly why so many women get it wrong. They leave it too blank. The magic is in what you add. And this summer, the combinations are genuinely beautiful. Wear it simply with layered, delicate gold necklaces, a raffia tote, and flat tan leather sandals for a Sunday morning market. The dress does all the work, and you do nothing except look completely at ease. Now take that same dress, tie a slim silk scarf loosely around the neck, add a pair of oversized tortoiseshell sunglasses, and a structured leather shoulder bag in camel. Suddenly you are at a seaside lunch, and the whole outfit has a very specific, very elegant energy that is hard to name, but impossible to miss. For an evening occasion, belt it with a thin gold or cognac leather belt to define the waist. Add small pearl earrings, a low kitten heel in nude, and a mini top-handle bag. The dress that felt casual this morning now feels entirely intentional. What makes a white cotton dress the perfect closing piece for this wardrobe is that it connects back to everything we have covered today. It layers with the linen shirt, it tucks into the silk camisole energy. It carries the same effortless tonal palette. Everything works together. And that is the whole point of dressing this way. 5 pieces, that is all it took. A linen shirt that became 3 different outfits, a silk camisole that changed the entire mood of everything it touched, a midi skirt that moved from morning to evening without missing a step, capri pants that finally got the respect they deserve, and a white cotton dress that tied the whole wardrobe together. What makes this work is not the pieces individually. It is the way they speak to each other. Old money dressing has always been about exactly this: less noise, more intention. And at this stage of life, that philosophy just makes sense. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, because it truly means a lot to me, and it helps Endless Elegance 50 reach more women who need to hear this. Type the word elegant in the comments below. I will populate the description with links to beautiful options for everything we covered today. Thank you for watching. As always, stay elegant.